1.
Okay. Welcome into a very Moody Sports Show. I'm Daniel Moody.
I'm Zach Whittington.
In a bucket hat.
Well, you see, the house. So I sold the studio.
It has to start.
I sold the studio, and
the studio's been sold. We're trying to move out right now.
Yeah, we got a change in real estate. So in the moving process, I found this bucket hat. So we were arguing as a family. My mom and brother were here helping clean out the house. Like, where was the bucket hat airbrushed? I remember it getting airbrushed. I said it's Tennessee.
It's airbrushed?
I watched the old man throw this down because you bought a white hat and then you got to pick what they did. And I think this is like anywhere from 5 to 8 year old Zach said red and yellow. With my name on the front.
Absolutely, little flames.
But we found this, and we were discussing where this is straight out of like 2001.
This is a great hat.
It's pretty awesome, and it fits, which is wild because I have a big head.
Got the pocket on the side, hidden
two
pocket.
Pockets.
Two pockets. I didn't even know. The pocket's on the side.
This is a party hat if you've ever seen one.
It's a great hat.
But we were arguing if it was from Florida or if it was from a Tennessee trip. And I swear it was the time we went to like Pigeon Forge or like Dollywood the first time.
I could see that. That definitely seems like something like it's sort of like those cartoony pictures you can get drawn if you go to Carowinds or Six Flags. So I totally could see it being like a Dollywood.
Yeah, it was like in one of those booths. It wasn't in a booth though. It was like we went to like a flea market while we were in. Like it was like a multiple day trip to Dollywood, but we only went to Dollywood like 1 or 2 days, so we were still in Tennessee for a couple other days. And you hit like the Ripley's Believe It or Not, you hit like and then it was like a flea market that had airbrush outside. I can't remember, don't quote me. Whatever, cool bucket hat though, and I'm wearing it this pod, and I think it works. What do you think, Dan?
It's not wearing you, I'll tell you that, Zach. That's for sure.
Okay.
All right. I mean, that's a good thing. Mm-hmm. It's a good thing.
I haven't heard that one.
So, you can't let the article of clothing wear you. You must wear the clothing.
Oh,
be the master of the clothing.
Yeah, okay.
So, Zach, we are here. We got some draft talk. NFL draft has come and gone. 3 days of what, in my opinion, just straight fantastic times, straight positivity. Everybody's positive. Everybody's a great player. Everybody has potential. I love it. I enjoyed the draft. NBA playoffs. We are now on to round 2. So intensity's ratcheted up a little bit, even though I would contend the heat ratcheting up that intensity. Here's the intensity.
We're just gonna tighten it down.
Ratchet that thing up. Tighten it down.
Don't you love spinning it? That sound
dude, that sound you get when it comes back. Listen, that is. Sometimes people are like, my dad's like, you want to come work with me? I'm like, yeah, just so I can hear the sound of power tools. I feel like a man for a day.
I do like tools.
It's a little zzz. It feels great. Anyways, Miami Heat, second round playoffs. It should be exciting. Should be hyped up. The crowd was lackluster, in my opinion. Now, people are going to tell you they were.
Right now?
I mean, now I'm not trying to sound like a Hawks fan that's bitter, but absolutely, man, that arena a lot more packed for round 1 with the Hawks there than it was round 2 when they're hosting the Sixers without Joel Embiid. So yeah, lots of news in NBA playoffs. And then we are actually going to give you a little sprinkle of the Upstate update in here today. Just a little touch.
Do you like sprinkles?
No, not a sprinkle guy. Now, if you're talking like salt and pepper, we hit a little sprinkle of salt. Give me a crap ton of pepper.
That's a verb. No, that's a sprinkle.
Just a little pinch.
But you could sprinkle anything.
You can sprinkle anything, but yeah, sprinkles in general, like no.
I'm talking about sprinkles.
No, I'm good because personally, I don't even eat like cupcakes and cake very much, but like sprinkles are definitely a no.
Do you like gummy foods, like gummy bears?
I like gummy bears, but I like sour stuff. That's what I want. I want the sour gummies.
I am a chocolate man. Probably indicative.
Chocolate a little too rich nowadays for me.
Never.
So Zach, where do we start? We start draft. You want to start on the playoffs? Where you?
Oh, we can go draft. So
go NFL draft.
So Moody Sports Show. We're obviously huge Bills fans. And,
Big Bills fan.
And a hybrid Jaguar Panther fan. I like any team with cats involved.
Love the kitty cats.
But
also Clemson Tigers. So
first pick.
First pick?
Told you. I hate to say I told you so, but it wasn't Aiden Hutchinson. It was
Trayvon Walker.
Yeah, Trayvon Walker, and got some criticism out of the gate for being
so yeah, I said it's all positivity, except for it wasn't. Trayvon Walker,
There wasn't
Georgia
a lot of
edge
positivity.
rusher, coming out now national champion. He had career high 6 sacks this season, and people are going to tell you, that's not great numbers. It wasn't. His career totals weren't that fantastic, but he's also playing on a team that literally had 15 people taken in the NFL draft this year, which is an NFL draft
How many
record.
in the first round?
There was 5 in the first round, all defensive players.
5 times.
5.
Five times.
2 of them being the other defensive linemen he was lined up with. So just going to let you know. And there's also Jalen Carter, defensive tackle for the Dogs this year, that's going to be in the draft next year, probably a top 5 pick. So I'm just letting you know, he had a lot of people there that were also performing.
Yeah.
So Trayvon Walker goes as potential pick. A lot of people are not happy. Jags fans, I've heard, not happy. I feel like Jags fans really were hoping for some form of an offensive lineman just because, you have Trevor. You want to protect Trevor. You don't want a Joe Burrow situation.
But did they draft linemen further in the draft? I forgive me for not knowing the Jaguars' full draft there. I know the overview. I didn't watch every day intently, but I did. I was watching live when, what's his name on Good Morning Football or whatever? He ate the wing for Buffalo. Matt? No.
I can't remember his name now. But yes, I know what you're talking about.
He makes fun of you in one of the Madden games in career mode.
He came out I do believe he was doing the pick for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. He had the Bills jacket. He just screamed, ate a Buffalo wing.
Getting hype with them, screamed Bills Mafia, and then ate the wing, threw it down, gave the pick. Fantastic. Way to have a time with it. There was also an announcer. I think it was on day 2 or 3.
I haven't seen this yet.
So I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it.
I've heard.
Apparently,
Hearsay.
This man got up there, had NFL pick number whatever, and then before giving it, went on a 3-minute spiel of just his life and
what's funny?
His time in the draft. And then they eventually had executive of the NFL came out, and she was like, "Sir, just give the damn pick, please."
If we were 45 years old, we would both know who it was. But,
but
he was famous a generation ago.
But it's fun, man. NFL Draft has managed to make itself a 3-day event that people do want to turn on. And
awesome.
I don't know about you.
I would want to attend it.
Going to the first round sounds fun because it's the first round. You get the big picks and stuff. There's the big moves. That being said, day 3 is so fun because of just the rapid, just banging out of picks. Give me rounds 4 through 7. We're going to hit you with a pick every 30 seconds. Quick spiel, bing, bang, boom. That's what I do enjoy the draft a lot. But not all positivity in the draft. Mel Kiper, not high on the Trayvon Walker pick. He thought Aiden Hutchinson should have gone first, but Aiden Hutchinson goes 2 to Detroit. Surprise pick at 3 with the Texans. Took Derek Stingley Jr., who 2019, freshman year at LSU, national championship. Champion. He looks like one of the best corners, probably could have played in the NFL the next year, but had to wait. And then 2 years of injuries, not really getting to play much. I was stunned when they took him 3rd. And I think that in turn caused the next pick to be the Jets taking Sauce Gardner out of Cincinnati, who we talked about on the last pod. And Sauce, I didn't think was going to be a number 4 pick, but I think it was just the fact that somebody took a top tier corner and somebody was like, oh my God, we got to get our top guy. And so they took that guy. Andrew Booth of Clemson slides to, I think it was the 3rd or 3rd round. And so that's surprising. Second round. Okay.
42 overall.
Yeah. Nakobe Dean slides to the 3rd round, and that's off rumors of injury issues.
Justin Ross didn't get drafted.
Justin Ross is an unsigned, undrafted free agent. Where did he get signed? To the Chiefs. That's a fantastic landing spot, but that was stunning to me. Justin Ross doesn't get taken, even though there's a run.
I commented on an Instagram post and said, league done messed up. And then this guy commented and said, how? And I wanted to just
Give him the full.
I wanted to
full
troll.
deeds.
I wanted to troll him, but I chose just not to reply.
You just gotta leave it alone.
You can type out a troll for like a couple of words, and then you're just like, "What am I doing?" And then you just leave it.
Spending too much time on Twitter can be.
I don't use Twitter, which I feel like I would have a really fun time on Twitter.
Twitter's
again.
fun, but
Reddit's like my Twitter, but more specific topics.
very specific. I don't use Reddit a lot, but I do like
Charlotte Hornets. I'm surprised you're not in like r/dogs, dude.
I mean, I'm on the dog subreddit. I look at it,
He
but
said,
I'm
"I'm on
not
the-"
commenting on stuff.
Oh, you got to.
People are throwing up wild takes on there. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, that's a wild take. You're straight capping.
I was
now.
literally trashing Cody Zeller's name for like 2 years in the comment sections.
So, I mean, I enjoy Twitter too, but overall, dude, try not to spend too much time on it. But at the same time, we got to do it for the podcast.
It's fun to watch a live game though, and be on the subreddit with the
Checking
live
it,
feed.
watching it.
Well, the comments are coming in as the plays happen,
That's fair.
and yeah, I don't do that anymore. It's more enjoyable just to watch the game.
I enjoy just watching the games at
Eat
this
some
point.
dinner,
Give
watch
me
the
the game. Let me have my dinner. Let me be done with it once it's like
please
9:30
win.
and I can go to bed.
I saw a trade.
Somebody win.
What trade package did I see for the Hornets? Oh man, it was. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
But it was 2 players from a pretty good team, and it was Atlanta. It was John Collins
oh my god.
and
take John.
Kevin Herter for P.J. Washington and Gordon Hayward and a first-round pick. That's what I saw as a proposal.
No, I don't want it.
Come on, Gordon
Don't
Hayward,
want
he's
it.
great.
No,
P.J. Washington
no,
is great.
No.
You have Capella. You're fine.
No.
P.J.'s great.
I don't want to injure Gordon Hayward, who can't.
He's
play
not gonna be
basketball.
injured. He's already- he's due
injured
to
all
be
the time.
healthy.
Get out of here.
He's due.
Ridiculous.
First-round pick.
Ridiculous. Okay.
We suck. It's going to be a high pick.
Zach. No. Y'all don't suck. Y'all were in the play-in tournament
Embarrassed.
with us.
Embarrassed.
Y'all did not suck.
Embarrassed. You
All
think
right.
LaMelo would wear this hat?
LaMelo would wear that hat. It said LaMelo, not Zach, though. I don't think he's willing to wear somebody else's name.
Hats by Zach.
He seems like he's very... Now that you could wholly sell that as a hat by Zach.
Hats
And
by Zach. Zach hats.
you really just got to get like the...
A little Z.
well, not a Z, but like the little copyrights, the logo right there.
Yeah.
And that way people think like, okay, it's the company, you know.
Don't
Would
y'all
you buy a bucket hat? Buy Zach.
Don't y'all copy my swag.
I'm just
now.
saying, like, comment, tell us, bucket hat, buy a Zach. You in or out? Zach, NFL draft, Malik Willis, who thought to be the
dude.
number 1 quarterback, should be taken, goes in the 3rd round. Kenny Pickett taken 20th to
Did
the
you
Steelers.
see what Ryan Tannehill said about Malik Willis?
I did, and I am all here for that. I love it. I
What?
absolutely love it. Man, listen, personally,
Oh my god!
I don't believe Ryan Tannehill's that great, and like Tannehill probably
He's
is
worried.
on the back end of his career and whatnot. But that being said, I am totally fine with Ryan Tannehill being like, bro, y'all brought in Malik Willis in the 3rd round. Y'all want me to like bring him along? Ryan Tannehill's like, bro, no. If this is your guy, tell me it's your guy, and then I can try to find somewhere to go. If it's not your guy, I'm your guy. The same as Aaron Rodgers.
I'm not your buddy.
I'm not your buddy, pal. Like, this isn't a friendship.
I'm not your guy, buddy.
Tannehill is a paid man who's there, and he said, listen, you're going to pay
He
me
makes
to be here."
29 and a half, I think.
Ridiculous, too. People are not willing to pay Baker Mayfield like $19 million, but we're paying Ryan Tannehill like $29 million to play quarterback. I get, like, the Titans are good, and they won their division. And
Is Atlanta
but,
starting
like,
Marcus
guess what? They're
Mariota?
also not good. Huh?
Is Atlanta starting Marcus Mariota?
That is the plan, and Desmond Ritter, I
That
would
is
not
the
be
plan.
stunned if Desmond Ritter overtakes that pretty quick. I think Desmond Ritter does have a potential to be one of the better quarterbacks out of the draft. Intrigued to see what Kenny Pickett can do in Pittsburgh. You got George Pickens out of Georgia coming there. That's a great receiver. Dude, receivers.
Did you see
galore.
George Pickens?
His
getting drafted?
Yes, oh my God, man. And that is just what he does.
I saw a comment that said he's either going to be suspended from the league in 6 weeks or he's going to be an all-pro.
check that box as
I think it's all
I
pro.
think that is exactly, and it's going to be an all pro. Like that man is a destined talent.
Crazy.
I also wouldn't be stunned if he's an all pro and then gets suspended for 5 games because he does some wild stuff. Because
like
he
DeAndre
is
Hopkins.
a wild man,
just like DeAndre Hopkins. Except 6 games.
6 games.
It's a substance abuse thing. He said he's going to get to the bottom of this.
Okay. So now we have Detective DeAndre Hopkins.
Detective Hopkins.
I'm very in for Detective Hopkins. Let's make a full
That's
story.
a good show.
I want to watch that show. I want to see the full investigation and his findings at the end of it. Give me a Netflix documentary on the Hopkins.
I'm saying a
detective.
miniseries. I'm saying like 1 season, 6 episodes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. A little Netflix
Hopkins.
miniseries. Yeah, be good stuff. I'd
By
be
the end
into
of
it.
it, they just call him Hopkins. I don't know. It's basically Sherlock Holmes.
He's Detective Hopkins, but he's Sherlock Holmes. You get it.
Yeah.
You get it.
You get it. You watched any good movies lately? I know you got a list.
Drop that on me.
A huge list.
I mean, I have a list of shit TV shows, but movie wise, I haven't really watched much movies. I have seen the Batman. We talked about it. Saw the Batman when we were in Raleigh.
Was it worth
at
it?
a cool theater where they like brought us stuff. It was very cool, very fun. And I think the Batman fantastic. I am excited to see Doctor Strange, the new Doctor Strange coming out soon. That'll be fun. Marvel has me hooked, line and sinker. I hate to say it, but at the same time, I don't mind saying it. I do enjoy it. NFL draft, Traylon Burks goes to the Ravens. Was it the Ravens? No.
I don't know.
He went to the Titans.
I know they
He
traded
goes
Hollywood
to the Titans.
Brown.
So Hollywood Browns traded from the Ravens. Stun Lamar. Lamar goes to Twitter, says what, puts literally just what the F. Stunned, not expecting that. And then the Titans move on from A.J. Brown. And A.J. Brown, where did A.J. Brown end up? Philadelphia with Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts now has 2 legitimate receivers.
Prove it year.
Prove it year for Jalen Hurts. We got another prove it year for Tua in Miami. A lot of prove it years out there.
How many prove it years does Tua get?
Tua is the last one, let's be honest. But yeah, then you have in Tennessee, they draft Traylon Burks out of Arkansas to sort of replace that A.J. Brown, big body, dominant hand type receiver. I'm intrigued to see that. Jameson Williams taken in the first round. There was Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson. The Jets had a fantastic draft getting Garrett Wilson. They got a tackle. They got Gardner. The Jets had a really good draft, I thought. I thought they had one of the better drafts. Intrigued to see what all the receiver talent does overall. I think they're going to be good. Buffalo Bills, shout out my Bills Mafia, takes James Cook, and I think that is going to be a massive piece for the Buffalo Bills to get to the Super Bowl this year. Hot take coming at you. Super Bowl bound Buffalo Bills because of James Cook. Because he has, give me 50 catches for at least 600 yards.
Wow.
Consistent out of the backfield
That's
play.
a lot.
That's a lot of catches, dude, but I mean, I swear.
But is he going to have more rushing yards than Josh Allen?
No, Josh Allen's definitely going to be the best rusher on the team.
Wild.
But that's what you need nowadays in the NFL. It's going to work. Just wait.
You need your
Mark my words, my Buffalo Bills will be there.
Running backs.
And Daniel will jump through a table at that point. Not really. My back can't handle it anymore.
Maybe it'll fix it.
Maybe it'll fix it.
Probably won't.
Go look up on YouTube Carter from Family Guy singing Walk Like an Egyptian. Just do that for yourself. It's like 13 seconds, and it will provide many a laugh for you.
Does he fall through a table or something?
No, but he talks about what? We'll look at it later. You'll enjoy it. We're posting it. We're going to put up the link on Twitter.
Hilarious.
We got to get it out there. I want the world to see it.
That big of a deal.
NBA playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, no.
Miami Heat. We talked about it with
that
the Sixers.
That game was
Joel
a bigger
Embiid.
Bigger win than I thought it was going to be.
Massive win for the Heat, but like I said, no Joel Embiid, and like
16-point Harden's not going to get it done.
A 16-point Harden ain't getting it done. DeAndre Jordan in the center gets picked on. So by Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo has the best game of his postseason so far. I hate to say it, man. The Heat team's good. I'm bitter, but at the same time, I can admit it.
Literally gonna run through Boston.
Oh my God, man!
Middleton.
So it's very funny because Boston dominated the Nets, and we were all like, look at Tatum. Look how great Tatum is. Tatum got a full dose of man in the NBA the other night.
Giannis is good enough for me to say he is clearly the number one player in the world right now over LeBron and KD.
Oh, absolutely.
Dude's
dominant.
Wild.
It's ridiculous.
And he can make his free throws.
And then
he's young Shaq, who's not going to get fat, and he can make his free throws.
He's getting
and
better at the free
3-pointers.
throws for a year. Sure, he was.
He'll go like perfect on like 18, dude.
He'll do
that stuff.
And like you said, doing without Middleton there. Middleton will probably get back maybe this series, maybe into the next series.
Maybe.
But I mean, dude, at the same time, you may not need him. So
we jumped to NBA. Were we done with draft talk?
I mean, how much more draft you got?
The Giants, Thibodeau, and old Kevin Neal. But,
Kevin Neal?
Evan
Neal.
Kevin Neal.
Completely
Nash.
Different person.
And then who else? Yeah, I don't have much. More on that.
Your Panthers took another quarterback, just like
Matt Corral.
Matt Corral, literally a Baker Mayfield that's just taller, I do believe.
More athletic.
Sam Darnold. Sorry, bud, it's done. That's just done.
Man.
You lost it.
I'm pretty sure we were podding when Sam Darnold got drafted, right?
Yeah, I do believe that may have been the
start. And back then, I was like, didn't he have more interceptions than touchdowns?
Oh, yeah, he was terrible in college. He played for USC, and that's why.
15 and 17 on passing interceptions to touchdowns, and people still said he had potential. I'm like,
I can tell.
Here's my thing with it. I'm not trying to hate on DJ, but it just goes back to the DJ Uyunglele discussion because, bro, you had 9 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. I don't even – if you're in college and you're a good quarterback, you're doing like 30 and 10, dude. You're doing like 30 touchdowns and like 10 interceptions.
That's true, man. But
and that's like there's guys better than that.
So tough.
Yeah, you say that, but there's guys all over the country lighting it up at quarterback. All over the country.
I can't say anything. The Dogs had Stetson Bennett, and like
y'all got the revolving door for some reason because you let every Georgia quarterback go to Clemson for some reason.
Yeah, but we also do fine.
Yeah, you're doing fine. You just
we did fine without him. we just decide we don't do the quarterback.
We just hand it off.
We hand the ball off. Get Stetson Bennett.
We'll get all the number 1 running backs in the country every year.
And get the best defense, and it worked.
But, dude, your defense getting 15 people drafted, back to the draft. It's kind of like the Clemson defense.
It wasn't, I think, defensive. I think it was like 9 players total off the defense. But like
the championship team getting 15 people and 9 being off defense.
Yeah.
That's like the Clemson defense from like the 2018 year with Trevor as a freshman. That like whole defensive line got drafted in the first 2 rounds or something like that. It's bonkers.
It's like Alabama.
Cleveland Farrell to the Raiders. They're saying they're not going to pick up his last year option.
Raiders picked up Zamir White out of the Dogs, another running back. I think that'll be a good fantasy pick. Watch out. There's a lot of good
Jacobs,
fantasy.
They didn't pick up
Breece Hall into the Jets. Like the Jets, dude. Telling you, man.
Are we Jets fans?
No, God no.
Me and my brother had this discussion before. If we were from New York, we were at the bar discussion. If we were from New York, would we have been Giants fans, Jets fans, or Buffalo fans? And I was like, it's kind of regional. My brother was like, he would be a Buffalo fan, and I'm like, dude,
Buffalo.
I was
you
like,
gotta
dude,
be like in that area.
You said,
like you said,
but
regional.
my thing, I was like, I'd probably be a Jets fan, man.
Yeah,
it's kind of just like the Hornets. It's kind of just like the Braves have success, but dude, it's just. I'm used to my teams being bad. I like the pursuit of greatness. That's my favorite part of being a fan is getting better step by step. And then winning the championship is just like the ultimate mountaintop. But I think I would have been a Jets fan.
See,
I think I'd be a miserable Jets fan.
I had to be a Jets fan if it was going to be one of the New York teams, one of the Giants or Jets.
But you love Eli.
Because I don't like Eli. And God bless it, I don't like the Giants. I don't like their colors. I don't like the Giants. I don't know why. I don't know what about it.
It's just red and blue.
I don't like them.
No, it's just.
I don't know what about it. I don't like
Lawrence
Eli
Taylor.
Manning. I definitely.
Would you rather get hit by Lawrence Taylor or Ray Lewis?
Neither. I would die from either. Look at me, like Zach.
It would hurt so bad.
Look, their arms are the size of my torso.
It might kill you.
It would kill me. If not, it would kill me. I would stand 100% by if Ray Lewis tackled me at full speed, even with pads on. If I had them, they would kill me.
Pads would help.
The pads would crush my bones.
Not much. You would need a lot of pads.
I would need like pillows under the pads.
That'd be funny. You would go flying.
That would be God.
There was a sports science where Nadadakun Sue went against the host. The host put on pads, and he was down on a 3-point stance. And it was literally just firing off the line and like a hand check thrust, like just impact off the line of scrimmage. He threw him 13 feet.
I was going to say, dude, I'm pretty sure he would put me like...
His body went like...
If we had just kicked the ball off, did a little fair catch, took the ball out to the 25, and I lined up across from Sue, he would blow my ass up right to the end zone. 25 yards backwards. I stand by it.
There's some bad times. Like, the worst time I ever got hit in football was on a kick return, and I wasn't looking.
Oh, God,
I was ball watching, and this is the thing. This is the last thing you see.
Oh.
And then you get the air knocked out, and you're just dry heaving on the field, and you're just like,
trying to figure out
get
why.
it back, and it's just like they're running it back because we suck. And
contemplating what I've decided to get myself into.
Exactly. It's that football will do it to you, especially on a bad team. And then that's so fun. That hit, I will never forget. That I got laid out. But I was almost as cool when I was in a lacrosse game. I got laid out from behind, but I threw like a 60-yard pass, and then it was a pass to an assist to a goal, and I heard the cheer as I was like face down on the turf.
So you knew you did well
in Spartanburg. I did not see the goal at all, but I heard the cheer, and I was like, and then they just ran up, and they're like, "Dude, that was a deep pass," and it was like right on target. I was like,
"Hey,
shout
successful."
out Parker to Kenny. It was fire.
Kenny, shout out.
But
any more draft? Any more thoughts?
Still don't know if I'm a Panthers fan or a Jags fan.
Okay. Zach, indeterminate. Go
It's a
Bills.
little early to decide, I think.
It's early, but at the same time, man, listen.
Braves barely, are they under 500 by 2 games, I think, or 1 game?
Yeah, they're right around
like 12 and
500.
13,
That being
I think.
said, it's early in the season. This is a weird thing for me with baseball. National news, we're talking Braves all of a sudden.
We're talking Braves, we're talking NBA, we're talking
NFL, we're all over the place. But yeah, with the MLB, man, here's my problem is people are going to come at you after 1 week of baseball. We've played, I get it, they've played like 7 games at that point or whatever, 2 weeks in or whatever. You played 7, 8 games, and people are freaking out because their team is like, oh my God, we've won 1 game and we're barely 500. Dude, there's 162 of them. Calm down. Like,
just getting started.
I ain't worried if the Braves...
Every game matters, or are you just letting your guys skip practice,
dude.
roll in
here? It's not
here?
like let them skip practice, but at the same time, if you're really
what type of manager are you in baseball, dude?
What am I?
Yeah.
It's the same premise as everything else. Guys, winning a championship is about hitting your stride at the right time. If you hit your stride on game 1 and you 162 games you got to go, I don't think the stride's going to last 162. So maybe we hold up on that stride.
Yeah, well, we got to make it 162.
We're going to start with
we got to be there to win it.
Yeah, dude.
Healthy.
A little hare and tortoise. We're the tortoise in the baseball season. Now, if it's football season, we got 12 games. Guys, we're a hare. We're going to run in straight for that finish line.
So you're telling me if there was a team called the Carolina Tortoises, you would drop the Braves and become a Tortoise fan?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Me too. Easily.
Absolutely.
The gear?
It'd be fire. The thing is, the back of the jersey would just be tortoise shell.
It would be, and even if it was like a solid color, it would have the tortoise shell
design. Exactly, it'd be so hard. That shit would look great.
We just need funding, Daniel. You're already the manager.
I'm alive, Zach.
I'm playing first base.
First baseman.
Yeah,
this is my Hall of Famer right here.
Hall of Fame. Beginner league.
Yeah,
baseball.
but Braves, man, I'm not too worried about it. I did see Acuna finally got back first game. Shout out to
They
Ron.
clocked his speed, and I don't know the stats, but he was fast still.
I mean, dude, there's a reason he waited so long to come back because he wanted to be ready to go. And that man, I think that man's back to full. He's ready to go. He's ready to play some ball, and hopefully the Braves can start putting it together. But like I said, don't
early.
Start putting it together too early, all right?
Speaking of playing together, we went golfing.
Well, dude, a little Upstate update. Golf in Greenville, guys. Me and Zach Bradley, Andy, Snooze of Music. Shout out to the opening song. Appreciate it.
The most consistent guy there.
Dude, most consistent guy there. Shout out Andy, carried me on the team.
You made it crazy.
Andy versus Zach and Bradley.
Oh, man.
It was a good time, man. Had a great
We
time
got to break
out
it down.
there. Pebble Creek.
Daniel made like a putt. He was off the green probably like 3 inches. It was a fringe putt, but he made it from like 20 feet out. Would you say?
Yeah, but my thing was what I was impressed with myself because, like, honestly, it wasn't like skill. It was purely if I tried to do it 10 more times, it would never happen. But
fire.
It was one of those where like you had to hit it with just the right pace so it could fall out with the break, and like that thing did a big old bend around and just fell. And like it was one of those where I was watching, I was like, huh, that might go in the hole. That's tracking to the hole.
Great speed.
It's in the hole.
It's in the hole.
It was beautiful. Andy hit a beautiful birdie. Fantastic. He looked like a professional. Bradley dressed the part, looked like Scotty Scheffler, hit some great shots.
Dude.
Question, Zach. I'm sitting there watching Bradley hit. You feel like his irons are a little short? I feel like he was having a crouch.
That can be a thing for sure, but I mean,
mine are a little tall. I have to choke up on mine.
Yeah, I mean, dude, getting size is a real thing for golf clubs. I've never done it because I don't play consistently enough, but I'm also like 6'1". A full size golf club's probably just about right. Yeah.
Well, and dude, I'm telling you, this man pulled the driver out, was bombing them down the fairway, just straight down the pipe. One of the hits was so far that I'm 100% positive it went clear through over the fairway.
Outdrove
the fairway.
The 11th.
Which was probably, I mean, like, you probably outdrove it by, like, it was probably 300 yards or down or whatever. And, you know, I had to hit the cart path and just bounce in the woods because that thing was gone.
I was pretty chill, man. On 9 through, like, 12, I had some good drives.
You look great.
4 drives. And I'm afraid of the driver because I always swing it a million miles an hour. And it's funny because if you give me my irons, I'm calm, cool, and collected. I can put some booty into some iron shots to hit them like 200 sometimes. Like, you have to sometimes.
Yeah.
Like if you're in the rough or like you're like on a hill in the fairway and you're literally like using a 3-iron because God knows a 3-wood's hard to hit. God knows a 3-wood's hard to hit. But I used to have a 3 and a 4 hybrid, dude. I used to launch those bad boys.
Dude, I don't know what Lane gave me. I have one Lane gave me. It's like a driver, but it's like a little low profile.
It looks like a 5-wood driver, like low profile
hybrid thing,
and it's probably it just glides across the ground.
It was
I'm
great,
sure.
man. That thing was a money shot.
Yeah, dude, that's great
stuff.
I made a one long par putt that was pretty good.
Looked good,
and
dude.
then
I don't know, we all played really well. I think the final,
my second shot of the day. So horrible driver off T1. Second shot of the day, I went like up and over a tree from like 150, put it on the green. And then the last 2 par 3s, I basically put both of them on the green.
Right on the green. Hey, man, and
if we played again,
I was about to say, well, and like that was the thing. It was first round of the year, put up on the Moody Sports, so first round of the year, and same time, like you and Bradley together shot 98. I think me and Andy shot like a 94,
best ball,
96, best ball.
Andy called it scramble, so I don't know if that's
same difference.
I don't know. I just don't know the definition of scramble.
I assume it's the same difference. Just playing from the best ball, best lie.
I need to look that up. I'm sure he's right. But
yeah, it was a good time.
I'll play again. It's about time to book a tee time.
I'm down
about
if you're trying to do it.
About time to book a tee time.
Good stuff, man. It was fun. Another Upstate update. We're going to talk a little Greenville Triumph now. Guys.
Sprinkle.
Just a sprinkle of it. Because we don't come to you with the hefty hearts this week. With mournful sorrow.
Okay, Shakespeare.
But pure elation from a Triumph classic. 1-0, 80th minute PK, penalty kick from Aaron Walker.
Wow.
Sunk it into the left side of the net. Goalie goes right. Looks like a fool. It's great. Beautiful.
You fool.
Beat Chattanooga. They were, I think, number 3 in the league as far as the table standings at that time. So big 3 points for the Triumph. They go on the road this weekend to Fuego in Fresno, California. Long trip, but hey, man, hopefully it'll be nice weather. You guys get a little beach time, maybe.
Shout out Triumph. I wore the Campies Sure, today to the gym always reminds me of the Chattanooga
Classic,
trip.
dude.
I would do that same trip again. I've said it before. I'll say it again.
We're doing the Chattanooga trip again.
That same trip will be awesome.
I got to go back to Champions and get Ramblin' Man just, played on a repeat for 6 hours. Fantastic.
But only like with 10-minute breaks.
Some 10-minute breaks
because of silence.
But yeah, man, the Triumph looked really good. I think the possession-wise, we dominated the first half. They were sort of holding a lot of the possession second half, but they had a couple chances. But overall, both teams didn't have a bunch of chances on goal, just shots, around. But I thought the Triumph looked good. Evan Lee was back out there off the red card. Jake had a couple shots. Lebovitz was able to get on the end of 1 or 2 balls. Overall, I think the team starting to find a bit of a stride. But I think it's going to be – I think this team may win a lot of games 1-0 like we used to, like that first year of Triumph where it was just –
I'll take the
park
dubs.
A bus, love a dub.
Love a
10:30 Saturday night, ESPN Plus.
10:30?
Yeah, late. Well, it's Fresno, so California, West Coast times. So – it'll be, but at the same time, sometimes I do enjoy those games. They're a little fun.
A little
lullaby game, and it's going to be tough.
Either go to bed mad or happy.
That being said, I said it to Andy. Fuego thought they were big stuff. They came into Triumph, game 1, came into our house and won 2-0 off a bad giveaway and a Paul with a wall screw up with a mishandle of the ball.
Come on, Paul.
And so I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying we owe them a dub on the road. We better go out there.
We're due.
We owe them one. So let's go get one back on those guys. Let's go get 3 points out there and settle down the Fuego crowd and community and say, guys, y'all are new in the league. We are the standard of the league along with Union. Get out of here, please.
Oh, my gosh.
I hate to have to say Union's partial standard of the league, but they are. They are. I'll say it.
He said the standard.
We are. Dude, we made the championship every single year. Like, that is the standard.
Give me your top 5 standard teams in sports.
Oh, that's tough. Okay, so.
Number 5,
Greenville Triumph.
Could have seen that coming.
Well, and that's only because Triumph would be higher, but like they're we're third tier division soccer team. I get it. I'm not trying to put us all the way up there. But
I hear you.
Number 4. Give me the Miami Heat.
Oh wow. Don't stop listening to the culture talk, man.
But the culture talk is what it is. It's exactly what it is.
If the Heat are number 4, where the freak are the Lakers? And
all right.
It's his list. I'm sorry.
It's my list. Number 3. I'd put it probably going to have to. Oh God, hate to do it. Yankees.
Yeah. Even though they won a bunch of championships back in the day when
It's like that's the problem. All these teams that set a standard, except for Mother Triumph, because we're Triumph fans. You sort of don't like them.
Dude, we're new money. We're not.
We're new money, but like you don't like them, and you're not going to like the next 2. Number 2, L.A. Lakers.
I guess there's more opportunity than just 5. It's a short list. There's more standards,
There's a lot more standards. This is just sort
I'm
of
sorry to make you have to use.
Hit me off the cuff.
I feel like I obliged you to include the Lakers. I'm sorry.
The Lakers are, but they are a standard. The Lakers are a standard, man. Like, I guess that means the Celtics partial standard. Ugh, God, gross.
No,
anyways,
but they won all the championships.
Final team for the standard.
Back with the white guys.
And they'll be back. I promise. They will be back, this team. Because they're not there right now, and you're going to doubt them. That is the New England Patriots, man.
Oh, wow. Thank God.
That's a freaking standard. Like, it's the standard of all standards.
I can make a different list. What
do you got?
Oh, goodness. You didn't put me on the spot like that.
Oh, no spots. We're done with putting.
Number 5. UNC basketball. That's the standard, man.
That's a good standard.
It's better than Duke, too. The coach is gone.
Duke fans outraged.
Number 4. The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, shit. That's
better than the Cowboys. Much better than the Cowboys. Mike Tomlin, hammer and nail. I love the Steelers. Not really.
Literally made the playoffs like every single year. It was like 10 to 12 years straight or something.
Number 3, San Antonio Spurs. Under Popovich. I mean, come on. 5 championships within like a 20-year span. Come on now. That's better than the Lakers.
That's a
It's
very solid.
Actually not. It is equivalent to the Lakers. I apologize, Kobe. I apologize. He was there for all 5. And Shaq and Paul Gasol. What number was on?
Number 2 now.
This is now number 2?
I do believe.
Okay. Man, this is tough. Hendrick Motorsports, NASCAR. Hell yeah. Number 2. Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt, Kyle Busch. If you're good, well, maybe not Kyle Busch. I may have messed that up. Hendrick Motorsports. I'm so glad I remember that. That was awesome. Number 1. You know who it is. It's the Death Star. Alabama.
Oh, God, dude.
That's the
I didn't even
standard.
think about that, but like that really is. Shut up, man. They're not a standard. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Gross.
Get out of here. National news.
National news. Sprinkle
Sprinkle.
of Upstate.
Sprinkle of Triumph. Yeah. These hats are for sale, by the way.
Hats for sale. Would you buy a Zach Bucket hat? Tell us not.
Hats by Zach.